G'day everyone, thanks for joining me. I'm Raidzero AU and welcome back to another episode of Empyrion Galactic Survival. As you can see, we've done a restart. Reason being, we're now on the 1.8 update, which has changed everything. So before we go any further, I'll just quickly bring up on the screen here just my settings. You can see the seed that I used and also the difficulty settings. The one thing I did notice is these are all now moons around a gas giant, and you can't change the size of the planet, so they're all small. There's no Promethium on this planet according to the start there. So looks like the idea here is to get people moving around rather than being on a larger planet and just settling down on that planet. It's not necessarily a bad thing. But anyway, let's get going because apparently this has all changed. So, emergency situation detected. Robinson protocol. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, things to do next. Pick up all devices. Find edible plants. Craft basic food. Find and build a weapon. Requires a portable constructor. Unlock both in the tech tree. Harvest wood and carbon. In case you're stuck, check the PDA. Most importantly, have fun. Okay. So, here we are. Oh, where to look things up. You can look video manuals in the tutorial. In F1. Okay. So there's the gas giant just there that we're orbiting. Okay. So, first things first. Let's pick up our stuff. So, survival tent, detector, flashlight, survival tool. Oh, survival tool. You can set the modes with the right mouse button. We know how to do that. Okay. So we're getting a lot of things coming up there. The basic knowledge update, quick functions. Yep. You can read that. Pause the video. Go. Okay, so bandages. Let's stick you down there. Energy bar there. Shift right click, I'll eat one of you. Shift right click, I'll use one of you. Move you there. 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 Okay. Alright, so first thing is to pick up some food and things like that. So, plant protein from these. Looks like we've got a lot of stuff around. We'll bring out our survival constructor and resource mode. New models for the ores. That's silicon. But we got a bit of silicon around the place. Grab these. Should still be able to get fiber from these. Yep. Alright, level 2. Reached. Okay, this is a carbon deposit. These rocks here have like 1,000 hit points. So, I might grab some of those, but I'll save you the pain of watching me do that. Okay, Commander, I'm tracking an electromagnetic anomaly not far away. We should investigate. Might be another escape point or even a trace of the fleet. Okay, mark the location. There it is. It's over there. Knowledge update, yep. It's a resource, so it's over here. Seeing any water around here. It's interesting. So we need to go to the scientist camp. But what I'm going to do is, let's start off with, let's start making some bandages and some energy bars. If we keep the energy bars here in the output, they won't go bad. So and we can use these. Alright, so we're able to make 3 bandages. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to collect some resources around here. And then head over to the scientist camp. Alright, I was just out here still gathering some resources. Haven't made my way over to the scientist camp yet. But one thing I noticed was you have these outcrops here. This is iron, by the way. Grab that. If you go to your normal rocks, these are like 1,000. 1,000. 1,000. These ones are 50. That's 490 crushed. Now, I'm not sure if that's an error or not, whether that's an oversight on developers' part, and whether it will be fixed at some point. But if you're looking to pick up stone, grab those, because that's they're certainly the way to go. So, antibiotic ointment now available. That's from picking up these herbal leaves. So, I'm going to make some of that. We'll take those out, because I may well need that at some point. More herbal leaves over here. The main reason I came over this way was I was looking for iron, because there wasn't really any iron in the initial part, but there seems to be a bit here, so that's what I'm doing. Okay, probably time to head over to the scientist camp. Okay, coming into the scientist camp here. Strong whispering coming from the obelisk. Proengintiho. 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 Don't know. Don't know. This is copper, by the way. That's what that looks like. Which is good. Need that. Hot beverage. Seems to be an old scientist camp. We should search the containers and see if the console contains valuable information. Okay. What we got in here? Motor mechanical components. You see I've got almost 2,500 stone. And that's just from a few of those rocks, so... review... Anything else around? Anything else? Tales of Tash. Damaged data pad. Unlocks the associated Tales of Tash log when picking up this item. Okay. System message. Damaged private data device found. Reconstruction of the information in the buffer memory has been partially successful. Should the existing data be read out? Yes. We've been studying the artifacts for several years now. There are 4 of them. 1 obelisk on each moon of this gas giant. We have set up a camp at each artifact and collect data without end, without making any real progress. The most boring job in the galaxy, but what else can you do to get ahead? The Xerax have stationed their Krogham here as protection, they said. More like watchdogs, I think. I think the artifacts could be useful in the fight against the Silence, but at the moment we're in the dark. We're missing something. Okay, log file added to recovery list, 1 of 16. Okay. Where can I watch them again? In F1, solo missions, story of the task. Okay. Alright. IDA, these logs are partially corrupted. Maybe we can recover more information if we find more of them in other places. The information in the console might help us find these, or even tell us how to get in contact with this Persian Tash Aki Talan. Now all members of the expedition teams report to a responsible base command. Maximum alert applies. All vessels. Okay, planetary risk assessments. These are all the moons. We can't go to. We can't start on the Omicron planet, but we can start on any of these. So the guest. What I'll do is I'll just flick through these. You can pause on any of them if you want to see. Right, location tracker. Digging site, supply bunker, experimental farms. This overview contains coordinates as well as site-specific notes. To create new entries, contact. Please note user operating note. When a location is selected, it will appear as a yellow marker on your map, radar, and screen. Please note that the associated routine contains spam protection. Multiple activations in too short a time will result in a timeout. Font of knowledge, experimental farms, supply bunker. After we had to explain it to the supply pilots now already several times again and again where they are to unload their things, I put this down here for all likewise annoyed colleagues. Nobody understands what these communication restrictions are about anyway. Yeah, mark it. Planetary survey data. Animals. Plants. Okay, there's a lot of stuff in here. Okay. Alright, time's getting on a little bit. What I'm going to do is I'm going to place down my tent. We might as well make use of this place. Key matrix to access this. Wonder if that's like a teleport between the moons or between locations. Supply bunkers over there. Right the way over here. But I think what I'm going to do is, first thing I want to do is make some sort of transport so we can get around easier. And I think the first thing we want to do is make ourselves, let's go into F3. Yes. Under miscellaneous, I believe. What's that? Something about da-da-da. Not sure what that was about. Keep hearing something around the place. These are new. You see the butterfly here. Basically, if you're close to them, they provide you with healing. So they only appear on a cure. Okay, so we want to go to here and we want to get the portable constructor. And then we want to build at least one of those. I might grab a water O2 condenser as well. Which means I am going to have to take these out, I think. Oh no, we can leave them there and just grab the one thing out. While that's doing that, I'm going to grab some wood. Using the survival tool. This is spice. Pick that up. Just for a bit of XP. The wood there. Spice. The reason I'm getting the wood is we need to make some. We're going to need some biofuel. That is a very big plant, that one. So yeah, we're going to need to make ourselves. We'll just place you over here. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to dump everything in here. Okay. Milestone reached. When the sun sets today, you can of course spend the night in your survival tent, but it would possibly better to build your first shelter early on and equip it with basic things. Would you like a go? No. Right. So I'm just going to dump everything in there. I've got that now. Pop that down. Emergency O2 bottles, yep. Okay. So now in here, we can make various things. We can make ourselves a motorbike. We could also make ourselves... Let's go into F3. Now, hover vessel. Small generator, small fuel tank. Unlock the cargo boxes. Yeah, okay. RCS. Small thrusters. Those hover engines going. I do like the harvester module, but we're not quite at that point yet. We do want a detector. Okay. Nightfall imminent. Yeah. Yep. I can bring my light out if I want. So, we've got 41 iron. We can make some stuff out of here if we need to. But, first of all, blocks. What blocks have we got access to? Steel blocks, carbon blocks. These aren't very strong, but we've got quite a bit of carbon substrates, so we could probably make a few of those. And then we want to make cockpit. A couple of cargo boxes. Maybe a couple of those if we can. In fact, no, I'm going to use these. We'll need a fuel tank. I don't think, well, we need, I'll make an RCS. I'm not sure if we need it or not. Generator and detector. We also need to make the hover vessel starter. I reckon that should be good enough. Alright. So just going to let those work their way through, and I'm going to, while they're doing that, I'm going to run around and see if I can find any more resources. Alright, had a bit of a sleep, and everything's crafted up for the hover vessel. It is a good looking game though. Like, there's Ningus there with the moons that come across here. Looks absolutely stunning. I made a second portable constructor just so I want this. I've got this making, or I did have it making some biofuel, as you can see. We will grab some more wood and we'll keep it doing that. What we can do is take this out. We can pop some of this in here. That'll probably do. The other thing I want to do before we do anything else is it under miscellaneous? No. Tools. Weapons. Light armor. Can't make it yet. We're not level 5. What level are we? Stats. We're level 4. We're 97%. Let's see if we can't hit level 5 because I'd like to get that armor built. Right, we'll just grab a bit more wood. This can all go in towards making biofuel. There we go. Reach level 5. Your light armor or starter block for the small vessel. Okay. So you can go in there. And once again, I'll just set you going. That will be collecting small O2 bottles and water bottles. Okay, so F3. Under weapons, we want the light armor unlocked. Let's unlock shotgun and the assault rifle. Okay, so now in here, let's make ourselves light armor, an assault rifle, and a shotgun. These are 30 per thing, so that's 60, 90, 120 will probably do. These are 50. If we can make 500 of those. I keep hearing things wandering around, but I haven't been able to see anything, which is a bit unnerving. Alright, let's sleep a little bit longer. Right, it's morning. There we go. We did manage to make all that. Okay, now the good thing now is for light armor, you can just equip it. You don't need an armor locker to equip it. So now we've got an assault rifle, a shotgun, these can come down here, and we've got our hover vessel starter, which will pop down, and we've got a few blocks here. This is only going to be a very, very quick hover vessel. It's not going to be much to it. What will we use? That one? That one? Oh, I think we just use the open. What's that one like? Yep, that'll do. Alright. So grab these. One at the front. Choose a few carbon blocks here. One at the back. We need a generator. fuel tank. Fuel tank on the top there. Detector. Whoops. I'm not sure if we need the RCS. I don't think we do, but you know what? We'll stick it in anyway. Detector. And cargo boxes. These are the largest ones. Whoops. But there. I think here we'll use that. Put one of those in there. One there, one there. Now these aren't very strong, so can't rely on them to really keep us safe at all. It is mainly just for mobility. Rather use this on the motorbike. One of those. Flip that round. There. Oop. There. And finish off with those. At the front here, we could probably use these. That. That. Thank you, Mr. Butterfly. That. That. What happens if I put one of those in? One of those in like that. And we'll grab some of those, stick those in there. And that's all on my blocks. Let's make a few more blocks. Not too many. We don't need too many. let's go in here, manage fuel. Okay, it's at 97%. Okay. We can come out a bit. Could be worse. It'll get us around though. Okay. Put those extra blocks. Just so we can finish this bit off. Once again, we want that. That. One thing we haven't got, which we should have, is we might just need to salvage. Take those out like that. And we want to make a light, but we haven't got it unlocked at the moment. So let's go to hover vessel with the light. There it is. Oop, no, don't do that. And we will make a light. And this is where getting all that stone to begin with comes in extremely useful, because if you're short on any materials, it can create some out of the stone that you've mined. So that makes it very, very useful indeed. Alright, so that's just going to keep going. This has got, we've got plenty of oxygen there. I think we're doing okay for food. Lava constructor. Got any? Most of the food's spoiled. We can collect some more, that'll be easy enough. Okay. So I think now we're in a position to maybe head over to the supply bunker. But I'm going to do that in the next episode. This was just to get us started. It's certainly a different start. It's a lot different to previous starts. So quite like it. Makes things, you got to think about things a little bit more as far as what you're going to do first. All right, there's our spotlight. We can pop that in. I'll use one of these ones just to match the just so that that's that wasn't the right spot at all. That was supposed to go one further back. Anyway, I will worry about moving that off camera. So I hope you've enjoyed what you've watched. If you have, please leave a like and subscribe. I look forward to seeing you all next time. I'm Raidzero, signing out.